everyone, it's Meteorologist Katie Frazier with Lone Star Live. We're back again. Happy Monday. Hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. I know we had a bit of some crazy weather this past weekend across the state of Texas, and we're looking at another severe weather day for Texas. So we're looking at the radar over the past several hours on this Monday afternoon, and we already have plenty of activity impacting folks in South and Central Texas. Today we're expecting large hailstones and even some very strong winds across the region. I'll get into that in just a moment here. Here's another look. This is the satellite look at those storms, and it's just amazing to see how those storms will just bubble up and then spread their anvils out in a huge circle. You could kind of see that out of a lot of the newer storms that are forming. So that's the typical sign of some strong cumulonimbus clouds, and that means that's why we have that severe weather risk for today. So here's this SBC severe weather outlook for the state of Texas on Monday, and as you can see in the orange area, that is a level 3 out of 5. That's an enhanced risk of severe weather, and in that area highlighted in orange, that's where we're likely to have the strongest storms today. That includes places in San Antonio, Houston, Victoria, Texas, and right outside of Austin. But folks in Austin all the way down to Laredo, Corpus Christi, Houston, Galveston can all expect some very large hail out of some of the stronger storms today. Fortunately, tomorrow we're looking to have a good day of weather across the entire state of Texas. So looking forward to tomorrow. Wednesday, that severe weather risk will return for our friends in the Panhandle. Looks like Amarillo and Lubbock out to Childress will all have a level 1 out of 5. This is as of now. Of course, the forecast will update as we go on. Just expect some severe storms on your Wednesday rather, for folks out there in the Panhandle. Thursday looking good. Friday looking good as of now as well. So I think we're going to have a much better week of weather compared to what we had last week. Looking forward to that. Let's get into our forecast for the different regions of Texas. Once again, we're going to start from west and move east. So I'll include the hit times of where I will be talking about your region of Texas if you don't want to watch the full forecast. Here's what we're looking at for West Texas, a much better week. In fact, today looking nice. Temperatures will be on the warm side though, soaring up to the 80s and 90s for El Paso and Midland, Odessa. They'll stay in the 80s and 90s for the majority of the week ahead. It looks like we will have some chances of rain for Midland and Odessa on Wednesday and Thursday. And other than that, just a little bit of a wind breeze, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies for the entire week for folks in West Texas. North Texas, we do have one day, which is Wednesday, where we could have some severe storms possible, as we just saw on that SPC outlook. But for today, we're looking at good weather overall, just a little bit breezy for folks in Lubbock. Tomorrow, temperatures in the 80s. That'll stay for the majority of the week ahead as well, with just those afternoon storms on Wednesday, where some of them can be strong. Thursday, we'll keep the rain chances in, and then Friday, we'll drop them off. But we'll have a very low chance of rain for you living in North Texas. Northeast Texas, for folks living in and around Dallas-Fort Worth, we're looking at highs today in the 80s, but you guys are also highlighted in that severe weather risk today. You're just at a level 1 out of 5. That just means a couple storms can turn severe where you are. 20% chance of rain. It's looking like folks more down south will have that better chance of rain today. Tomorrow looking great. If you have anything outside tomorrow, looking good for that. Wednesday, temperatures will be in the 80s with some storms possible on your Wednesday and your Thursday. As you can see, rain chances increase by the middle of this upcoming work week. And then Friday, we could also have a couple more storms to wrap up the work week. Central Texas, we are having more of a concern for your weather in San Antonio and Austin. As we saw, we're already seeing some strong thunderstorms in that area, and with the strongest storms, we could see large hail. We're talking about some places seeing greater than 2 inches of diameter of hail, or even 3 inches. That's the size of an apple. So yeah, today we do have some concern for folks living in San Antonio and Austin. Looks like tomorrow though, the concern will drop off. It'll just be a hot day, temperatures in the 80s and 90s for you folks. Wednesday, temperatures still in the 90s, but rain chances return for Central Texas for Wednesday, back into Thursday and Friday as well. We have a little bit of a concern for you on Thursday just because it looks like the rain chances will be very likely across Central Texas. Gulf Coast Texas, we're looking at another high alert for us on Monday, or today rather, because we are going to have the possibility of those large pieces of hail, once again up to 3 inches out of some of the strongest storms today, and also strong winds are possible. A severe thunderstorm is defined as any storm with 58-mile-per-hour winds or greater. We could see very well stronger winds than that across the Gulf Coast today. 80% chance of rain, better for Houston. Still Corpus Christi looking at getting in some rain today. Tomorrow, just some AM fog for Corpus. It will be a hot day, but much better than what it will be today. Wednesday and Thursday looking hot again. Rain chances increasing through the middle of the week for Gulf Coast, Texas. And Friday, we'll keep those rain chances in there. Just a couple storms possible for Houston. Overall, we're looking at a much better week than what we had last week, where we had back-to-back severe weather risks. You guys are always welcome to reach out to me via my Facebook or my X, or even through Lone Star Live. I, once again, would love to answer any of your weather questions. I love to talk about clouds. I can help identify clouds that you're seeing in your area. If you have a concern, what's happening in your location, reach out to me and I should be able to give you maybe a more in-depth forecast for where you're living at. And if you have any weather questions in general, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Stay safe if you're living in southeast or south central Texas today. Severe weather is certainly likely for you folks there, but overall, have a wonderful week and I'll see you next week.